Oh no. Hey guys, my name is Cindell. I'm a 27-year-old stay-at-home daughter. I have good news. I'm moving out of my room and into the room down the hall from my parents. That's like an additional 12 feet of freedom from my roommate's room. So excited. I'm really excited I won't have to share a room with my brother anymore. I mean, what kind of 12-year-old loser shares a room with his sister? The other night, I glued dog hair to his face when he was sleeping, so that when he woke up, it looked like a beer. But instead, he woke up to an allergic reaction. It's not my fault, it's my dad's fault. He's the one that left the glue within the reach of an adult child. So you guys probably can't tell, but I'm kind of awkward. Whatever. Do you guys like my outfit? Yeah. I worked really hard to get pulled in these jeans. Like, really hard. Super hard. Like, I'm such a hard worker. And then I cut the shirt. Whatever. But since I'm awkward and I have an unusual name, that doesn't really help Cindell. My dad named me after the Ewoks, a character from the Ewoks. If you are unfamiliar with that, it's Star Wars. I was named after a character from Star Wars. One that nobody recognizes. Except Jeff. So I just want to give a shout out to my dad. Thanks. He's great. So clever. Another thing about my name is if I'm in the right environment and it's a very loud room, people hear me say single, hi, I'm single, instead of single. It's a great icebreaker. I pick up so many babes. And, well, speaking of single, I am. It's great. But now that gay marriage is passed, like, are there any ladies, any fine ladies that are interested in this? I'm a hard worker. And I have a boyish body. By that I mean like boy-like body. Like, look at these broad shoulders. Like, I work out like so hard. I mean, I don't, but and my butt is so firm. You guys have no idea. It's all bone. Yeah, it's pretty great. But let's see what I was gonna say. Forgot. Damn it. Okay. So I'm from Spokane, Washington, and so you guys know Rachel Donazo, whatever her name was. Rachel. It doesn't matter. I just make things up. So yeah, that's where she's from as well. But don't worry, I do not identify myself as African American. Because I identify myself as a Mexican.
What that means?
I eat enough burritos. Now, every other, every now and then I hear news about my hometown Spokane in the news. Usually it's like about meth or weed, serial killers, meth, mainly meth. Typical. But lately it's been about Rachel, the lady going from white to black. And I just really want to know, like, what would Michael Jackson do? WWMJD. Do you want the answer? He's dead. Too soon. It's a comedy club, guys. So one of my nicknames with my buddies is the robot. It's great because I don't like to share emotion or like express it. It's unnecessary. I have better things to do with my time, like eat Cheetos. But often people come to me with their computer problems because I can relate more to a machine than a human. LOL. 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3. I don't get it. Yep, so it's pretty great. The other day I went to a party and my phone died, so I had to socialize manually. I had to manually socialize. Sucks. I'm like, sup, whatever. So I hung out in the corner with the cat. I stared at people. It's what I do best. Sometimes I feel like my phone has more emotion than I do because it's always trying to insert an exclamation point. Like if I'm texting my buddy like, I'm on my way, it inserts that exclamation point, and then it sounds like, I'm on my way. Like I'm excited to see that person. And even if I am excited to see that person, like I don't want them to know that. Dumb. So dumb. But you know, speaking of cats, I really like cats. I really wish I could be a cat sometimes. I can relate, you know, like cats are usually pissed off most of the time for no reason. I'm usually pissed off most of the time for no reason. It's great. And I also like to stand in the corner with my cat and watch people. That's also fun. That's also really fun to do. And I like to sleep at least 18 hours a day, if not more. It's natural for me. My doctor thinks I'm depressed, and he told me I should go to therapy. But I told him, cats don't go to therapy. What are you talking about? Cats are therapy. And I have 7 therapists at home right now. They're great. So I asked my doctor just to write me a prescription for some catnip and for a recommendation for a vet. So then I went to the vet and I found out that my garbage cat I got from Craigslist is a Siamese. And if you guys don't know what that means, that's name brand for cat. So I had to change her name from Josie to Josephine. That's fancier. She's a bitch. Sometimes I really like to eat Cheetos with her and use her as a napkin. Self-cleaning. Saves the trees. Whatever. The one time I really do feel though is when I eat. I guess you could say I'm an emotional eater. I once asked my mom if she thought I was fat when I was little. She said, no, but you do have a 6th grade pot belly. I was in the 3rd grade. Then in the 6th grade, I had to write a report on 2 countries of my choice. So I chose Turkey and Chile. Sometimes I like to use my belly button to store snacks. Speaking of belly buttons, has anyone else ever had a yeast infection in their belly buttons? Me either, that's weird. That's great. Well, you guys have been so great. Thanks for coming out. Please tip your servers.